I was sitting in the house yesterday, and the window was open, and a bee flew in, right? And it just cracked just a little bit, and this bee flew in. And the bee flew in and flew around the living room, and it tried to go back out the window. So it started hitting the glass. Like we all seen with flies, you try to let the fly out, it just keeps going to the glass. So I opened the window up as wide as it can get, and as I'm opening the window, the bee that was at the bottom of the window here just kept going up with the window that I was opening. So as this window's wide open, right, 50% of the window is open, 50% is closed, the bee is sitting there still trying to get to the closed window. And it's battling back and forth, and eventually it gets itself stuck between the two panes of glass. And as I'm watching this bee for like 3 minutes, I'm just looking, and I was like, this is what happens to people. They only see one way, they see a path, and that's all they know. Right? This glass shows a path to a greener pasture, and that's all you know. Right? But you just keep hitting it. You keep hitting it. And at no point in time do you take a step back to try and reevaluate the situation and see whether or not there's a better way it can be done, you know? Airplanes. You continue to go back and forth battling with the same thing over and over again. 1 second. Sorry about that. But you keep battling back and forth with this. You keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. And I was talking to my friend Chantel, she's over in England now, and she saw my Snapchat about it yesterday, and she was like, insanity. And I just remembered the quote by Albert Einstein, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. It's just insanity, you know. And this is what I feel like people do with their lives. They spend all day, all night trying the exact same method that they tried before, expecting it to change, expecting something to be different. Like think about when you know, the baby mama keeps taking back the baby father because he keeps saying he's changed, but nothing's changed, you know. And they get into an argument, they break up, they make up, they get into an argument, they break up, make up. It's the same cycle. And at some point in time, you know, when do you realize that you're an idiot? Like, what are you doing? Why do you keep trying? This is not working. You know, you're doing the same thing all over again, expecting something different to happen. And it's like, that bee died between those two. I woke up this morning and saw it. It died between those two panes of glass, you know? And it really showed me that that's what happens to people. They get stuck with one mindset, a singular mindset, and are unable to adapt and realize that things have changed. Don't let the picture change, you know? They've let the picture change. And the entire time this is going on, the picture's changed before their eyes, but they haven't seen it. You know, it's just like, what happens to people that have that kind of mindset? And then the worst part is, if that's your mindset, you know, just to try this over and over again, just over and over again the hard way. When you have children, you teach your children the same thing. And your children, unless they got outside influence with someone else, are going to follow in your footsteps of trying to battle and beat down the window and hoping it changes, instead of taking a step back, reevaluating the entire situation and realizing, okay, there's an open window right here. You know? I don't know, that was just my learning from watching a bee yesterday as I was sitting around playing on the website. That's pretty much all I do, is watch bees and play on websites. Spectacular. You know?